a terminal-first MCP server-assisted brain dump that sends everything to Notion without ever opening the app. We will learn how to capture your mind's noise without the distractions of Notion's UI. Let's see how the custom Anthropic's MCP server integrates with Notion using the Notion client and MCP tools. If you're like most successful Notion users, you already have a task management system that works. But the real friction lies in getting tasks into Notion in the first place without distraction. Every time you open the app, the UI can pull you into tweaking templates instead of dumping thoughts. Enter the simplest brain dump template that is connected to MCP server. Say you are working on making a code correction on GitHub. You get an idea about the release process in GitHub, Alt-Tab to terminal, and dump that idea for review later. No Notion UI noise, no distractions. We can see the task go directly into Notion database. Next, let's build the brain dump template in less than 3 mins. The power of this template is in how fast it works. I am building the template with a timer running. You can follow along. Create a new page in your workspace and name it Brain Dump. Add icon to it. Enter dashboard and database as headings and give them background colors. Under the database section, add a full-page database. This will open the database in new page. Name it DumpDB and give it an icon. Update the title property of the database as task. Then add properties like last edited, area, due date, and status. Come back to Brain Dump page. Create a table view under the dashboard section. Connect to DumpDB. Hide the columns in the views. Let it show only tasks and last edited date. Enter a test task and see how it updates. Add the Brain Dump page to the Notion integration like shown here. You can create the integration by following this video. This integration will have an API key, which we'll need to use later. You might have done brain dumps earlier or heard about them, but here's what no one tells you. With Notion and the browser notifications, you can be distracted instead of dumping thoughts. And yep, that's a trap that kills momentum and wastes time. The fix? Don't even look at the browser or brain dump page. Let the MCP server and client handle it. You add and manage your tasks straight from the terminal using the MCP client. Everything gets logged into Notion, quietly, automatically. This is how you capture tasks in Notion without ever opening it. Terminal only. Let's see the create, read, update, and delete operation on Notion. In addition, we can add content to the Notion task page we created and read it. First, the create operation of adding task to the Notion Brain Dump database. We can see the task here. Second is update operation by changing the task that we created. We can see the task title has been updated now. What we are seeing next is the text data directly added to the Notion page. We can see the Add Page Content tool being called. Text is updated in the page. We will read the content of the page. The text content is returned by the MCP client. Let's now see the delete operation by removing the page. We have to see the read operation by simply listing the page. We can cross-check the pages in the database. What are you waiting for? Whip out the terminal and let's try the MCP server. You're 6 steps away from turning your terminal into a Notion-powered thought catcher. You can find the MCP server and client in this repo location. Download the project folder from the repo using the Git directory downloader. Unzip the download and open terminal inside the folder. We can see the PyProject TOML and MCP files. Set up UV tool in your OS. It is a very fast Python package manager. Here is the Windows installation of UV Tool. I have completed setting up UV Tool in my Fedora. Open an envexample.txt file and add your Anthropic API key inside the file. If the Anthropic key is in your OS environment variables, then you ignore the last step. Rename envexample to .env. It will be read by low.env function in MCP client as shown here. Open the server.py script and add the Notion API key that you have from the Notion integration. Fire up the client and server using this command. At the prompt to dump your brain, start typing away your tasks. I thought I had a complete grasp of how the MCP tools, resources, and prompts worked, until I started integrating the MCP server with Notion. That's when the pitfalls came to light, and the AI models began throwing unexpected surprises. In the next video, I'll walk you through the code behind the MCP server connection with Notion, show you the exact steps you can take to avoid these hidden pitfalls. Stay tuned.